Hello all you lovely SAPAs, and welcome to Drew's Tech Tutorial. So today we're going to be talking about Orgsync, but specifically how to put your hours, your hard-earned hours, into Orgsync. So what you're going to want to do first is open up your preferred web browser. Chrome's the best, just saying, but some of you might like Firefox, whatever you want to use. But first, we want to type in where we're going first, and that is Orgsync.com. So once we're on this page, you're going to see this if you've never logged in before. So Orgsync, a lot of universities use Orgsync, but we need to log into our specific community. So we're going to go in here, we're going to look for Central Michigan University. Once we find it, we're going to click it, and it'll load us onto Central's Orgsync. So you just sign in with your campus ID like you normally would, and you hit the Orgsync homepage. So this is the Orgsync homepage. You got a lot of things on here. You got different organizations, different events that are happening on campus. So there's a lot more to Orgsync than just what we're going to do today. But what we want is SAPA. So you start typing in Sexual Aggression Peer Advocates, and you load into the SAPA page. So once you're on the SAPA page, this is what you're going to see. There's different things on here. You can look at the members in the group. I'm actually using Melissa's account. Thank you for letting me use it, Melissa, because I'm an admin, so my page looks a little different. We want this to be the authentic experience. So once you're on this page, you have a lot of options. We can post, you can look at the people in the group. If we want to put our events in here, we can. So there could be a lot of options for the future that you might want to explore and look around. But what we care about is involvement, because we want to log what we have accomplished so far in the group. So once you click involvement, this is what you're going to see. You've got, so since Melissa's actually already filled out some hours, we can see those ones that are pending, the ones that have already been approved. So you can keep track of all your hours for the semester. But what we really want to do is click this green button to add involvement entry. So this will get us to a new form. So for agency, if it's something different than SAPA, maybe you went to do training somewhere, you can write it in there. But if not, just leave it blank because it's just SAPA. This is what we do. For category, you got two options, general or none. So general is just what we always click. For activity name, this is what the name of the event that you did. So for us, we're going to fill this out for a coordinator meeting. So we just write in coordinator meeting right there. So you need a start date. This will pop up a little calendar. You pick the day it was on and the amount of hours you were there. So that was a 1 hour coordinator meeting. From there, what role did you play? So you got a couple options here. There's attendee. Were you a leader? Were you a participant? If you were at a conference, you'd be a participant, right? If you were a leader, you were leading that meeting. But for us, we're going to go attendee because we were just attending this meeting. For reference name, so this is who was there that can vouch for you and say, hey, you were there. For us, we're going to say it was Meg because Meg was leading that meeting. Then you just need Meg's email. This will just let her know that she needs to go in and approve these hours. So you just put in that email and you go down. Now, the most important part of this is this section and the bottom section, the learning outcomes. So this basically just tells us, what you did at that meeting, what we learned. Normally when you click on these learning outcomes, you're going to get a long list. Now, I don't know why it's not showing up on this video, but we can select through many different things. There's administrative, there's group dynamic, there's event planning, which we're going to use here as well, and many more. So you just pick the 3 that you think best fit what you were working on at that meeting. So for us, we're going to go administrative, event planning, and for the last one, we're going to go with group dynamic. So here, we just need to reflect on what happened at that meeting. So this can be short, this can be long, this can be whatever you want it to be. Typically, make it at least a couple sentences, just so that way we can go back and see really what you did. Just keep track. It's for you, it's for the coordinators, it's for all of us. It just tells us what happened. So we're going to say at the coordinator meeting, we discussed what the rest of the semester was going to look like. We talked about finding replacements for the coordinators who are leaving. And we planned Skate with the SAPA. We talked and planned about Skate with the SAPA. So that's all we really need for this, right? Once you do that, You click the add button, and we're all set. Clicked add, it will go right into pending hours. So this tells the people that are going to go in and approve it, maybe it's the coordinators, the administrators, that you have submitted something. They can go in and look, and once they click the pending, it'll become an approved hour. So you are done, though. You have filled out your hours. Brooke is happy. Meg's happy. Tracy's happy. We're all happy. We're glad you're here. Thanks for all the time you put into the group. We love ya. This is Drew Drake, signing out.